It's a good one. It's actually set to be hilariously loud as well, which is kind of the funny part. Actually want that, and for it to be like this tall. There's actually a lot of setup that I normally do before clicking start streaming that I just had to do just now, so. What did I name the stream? Stats? No. I fixed it. Changed the stream title. Yeah. I'd have probably found an extended version if I was super bothered by it. Hi, Leaf. I'm gonna play this for a bit. Unusual drizzle. I completed a day of Altered Story on Light Rain. How far we've come. Wait, what is that? What is this music? New? New music? Oh. Maybe not. I missed it. I've already missed something. I've only just started. Oh, it's there. Oh, never mind. Okay, that's what you meant. Nightmare selection theme, top of the towers. Oh, yep. That makes sense. Okay. The dev did actually say as well that there was going to be like a tower game mode as well. There's like stuff I'm looking forward to on that roadmap that we saw, or that was posted. There was a roadmap posted about this game, by the way. Vacuum tube. I don't know if it's gonna be like really hard or you know, but can't wait for Barrel Soul at the top. Alright, I'm not gonna do any of these. I just wanna play. I'm just gonna do a story run with her heart and just play something simple. Oh, and you can get medals now. They added medals to get. There's going to be at least 5 more final bosses, maybe 6 if unique counts. Unique? What's unique? Oh, unless you mean unique. I don't know if I've seen that boss. I'm not going to take these. Oh, 1 per monster type. Unique is the radiant one. Oh. Well, there's nothing here, so I guess I'll take the painting. God, I am not ready to play this game right now. I'm playing a lot of Borderlands, and now I'm just gonna get thrown off by all of the bullets that I'm not allowed to take hits from. I just don't know what unique is, if that's a boss I'm supposed to be able to fight or what. There we go. 7 shiny dot symbol. Oh, right, okay. That's what you mean. If that's a monster type. Never mind, I understand. Okay. That was goofy of me to not get that right away. Alright, Photoxide. Alright, I kind of want to do a bad job to see if I can get a, because I got hit in the first battle. Hip. Bap. So I've been playing Borderlands. And, if you've played Borderlands, you may understand why this is throwing me off right now. This is a very different type of gameplay to that. Can I just, like, get tapped a little bit? I needed to get hit, too, to break my combo. Whoops. Alright, I'm doing too bad of a job. I might die. My eyes are not calibrated for this. Right now. Oh god. Please just die faster. Oh god. Okay, I need to shoot the nodules. That does do bonus damage. I play with keyboard, yeah. Well, that's 5 karma. I'm gonna die. Nothing. Combo timer up. Bigger critical bubbles. Yeah. I shouldn't die to Burning Barrel, but it might happen. Oh, why? I've got Void Charge already. Dang. Ugh. I think I negate the first fatal hit I take or something, so let me just go ahead and drop my combo. Oh. Analog control is something I never really got used to. Because analog control is like going at a certain exact slow speed with analog has always been impossible for me. Do I get an anomaly? Yeah. I guess I've never quite felt fully in tune with the controller. Anomaly? Gift from Beyond. Yeah, rhythm. Critical build. I do play everything I can with a controller, but like whenever it comes to making certain precise motions, like certain types of precise motions, I don't like using analog for that. I've been tempted to switch the controller for all the Borderlands playing I've been doing, but whoop, got him. Critical heart rate and damage. Good. I think I'm basically shaping up to just using regular shots. But, oh my god! Oh, that's a lot of crit rate though. That feels good. The sheer level of, like, critical frequency is feeling good right now. Oh god. I feel so out of practice already. Yeah, I got pretty good at, like, feathering the focus button. I'm okay with losing a little bit of DPS. Just tapping it just only when I need to move. That's one of the things I got good at. That's one of the things I got good at. If you have, like, focus upgrades, I haven't had such a big deal with those or anything. It's just a completely different game to play. Void aura after being hurt. That's fine. Chrome heart. Getting hurt while not in the combo sounds kind of nice, but... Oh, Rendy. Hello, Rendy. Well, okay. It's not just that I haven't played for a hot minute. The other thing is I've been playing a lot of Borderlands. And Borderlands is a very different kind of game from this. Which, for reasons I hopefully don't have to explain. But, aside from the obvious, like, genre distinction, right? Borderlands is a first-person shooter. This is obviously not first-person in any regard. The other thing that throws me off is that in Borderlands, the way I've been fighting things is they don't do enough damage for me to have to respect them. Oh god. They don't do enough damage for me to have to respect them, so... The way that I fight things is I aim at their heads. I just get up close, aim at their heads, and if I'm low on health, I have a button that makes me turn invisible, which is pretty good at dealing with problems if I get to critical health. And if you just shoot enemies in the head repeatedly, you chain critical hits. I have a critical hit damage upgrade, like... I'm just built to unload SMGs into the heads of enemies. That's pretty much what my character does. So, that's obviously not what you do in this game. What you do in this game is very, very different. So, that's what's throwing me off, actually. Quite a lot. Loneliness. Love signal. Double time. I think double time will be better. I'm also not used to picking lower level. Like, I'm just kind of picking based on which one has the best loot right now, which I think also, you know, that comes from me playing a loot-based game a lot in off time, right? Just been playing a whole lot of a loot-based game, which maybe has adjusted my motives a bit. But yeah. I use also, like, on the controller subject, right? I use controller for, like, a very specific type of action game. The way I use controller is, like, for games like Neo, or actually games like Kirby. Any game where I really get engaged in beating things up. Like, specifically with melee attacks and stuff, usually. If I don't have to aim, and I beat up a lot of people, then I usually use a controller for the game. This game, I only fight one guy, so I use keyboard. I don't know. I'm trying to pin it down. Like, when do I use a controller? I just use a controller if it sounds good, I guess. Hey, Phobia. Nice. That's actually a little bit of irony here. Plus 10 panics, but also don't use the panic and we'll heal you. I'm doing it. Yeah, obviously for this game, I just have a really firm grasp on using focus at very specific moments. I'm able to just drop focus really quickly in order to start moving, or, you know, if it becomes necessary. It's not difficult. Whoa, for me. Oh god, okay. That's fine. Guess we can consider this a warm-up run. It's gotten quite easy since I actually hit the anomaly. All you really need is a great gift, and then you'll be fine. Fire glyph for burn defense. Zap charge. Chemical light. I'm not really excited by any of these items. Hi Leaf, say hello to Nightbot. Nightbot will occasionally remind people to follow or join the Discord so that I don't have to. Incidentally, there's a link below. Actually, a whole bunch of links below. I found out that there are actually a lot of really cute things you can do with Nightbot. I kind of want to have rotating custom commands that are basically just toys for people to play with. I think that would be really enjoyable. Just be a cute little reason to pop into the stream sometimes, is to have a weird little you type !fish and then Nightbot tells you what its favorite fish is or something. I don't know. Just like some random things like that. Nothing sticks around permanently, but ooh, automatic panics. Well, this run's over. Or a new item. I'll take the new thing. Or the unradiated thing, really. Twice as many shots means twice as many crits. Just gonna use panics because I have them. I don't know if this boss is actually in any way resilient towards toxin damage, but I'm not really worried about that. I'm just gonna do damage. The very rapid fire hit sounds are making me pretty happy. Oh god. Leave me alone. Let me get out. So how have you been, Leaf? Rocket Fox? How is the La Mulana randomizer? Etc, etc. That's what we're here for. Here to hang out. Catch up. Allstone. All elemental bullet helper. That seems cool. True panic. Embrace. Squall. Bloody nails. Squall's kind of good. Embrace is actually quite good. I want an embrace. That bad, huh? Oh no. If it's just hugs are nice, that's good. These are pretty nice. Oh, I have void damage on my charge again. So. Oh, I got the Void Aura. It was literally La Mulana's second quest. I'm interested. I would like to know more. I don't really play certain games, but that doesn't mean I don't like reading about them. All feelings of playing it blind for the first time, which I never got to do, so that's nice. Good. Wait, is there a La Mulana second quest for real? Because that's something I didn't know about. I don't really know anything about La Mulana. My Allstone is shooting like crazy. There is not. Okay. That's really cool. Oh, I didn't panic the bullets. No! I lost the embrace. I didn't have enough panic attacks to get the embrace. Let's do that, I guess. I don't know. I'm devastated. Wait. Overfeeding. Upgrade the garden to accept overpayment for gifts to fill the garden blessing. Oh. Okay. New upgrade. Oh! Okay. I completely didn't even realize. Cause yeah, if you like go here, you can pay exactly the correct amount of tetrads and then you can't overfeed. Yeah, okay. The feature was removed. Do I want to do the ending? The garden blessing. I'm not gonna do the garden blessing. Choose her path. The end of another day is near. The rain was endless once again. The time has come to choose a path. 3 choices. Oh, right, because there are 3 bosses. And Dream Petal, Dark Box, something. Yeah, I'll just do the strong one. My Allstone is not shooting very frequently. Again. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at the Allstone and see what it actually does. And just take care of this the one way that I always do. Don't aim at the orb. The orb is a decoy. Allstone gets stronger the lower the boss's health bar is. Okay. That makes sense. I was thinking that, but I wasn't sure. It might have also... I was also thinking maybe it powers up as you get hit or something. That was one of the ideas I had. Because I think I got hit a few times in the Nyx Polyps fight. High level Void with a bunch of upgrades. It's really not that bad. I haven't even needed a panic yet. This is a level 8 Void. I think I normally just try to do level 6 or 7. But with good upgrades. Alright, fine. You die now. Hello. Howdy there, clever. Clever retort not found. Demon Core. Okay. How's it going? Enjoying the not dark matter fight from Kirby? Yeah, her heart has defeated the void in Light Rain. Okay. Should I link the stream in the Void Rain's Discord, by the way? You can, if you like. If you have anyone who you figure is gonna like the stream, you can go ahead and link it. That's fine. I think I want to get some medals. I want to get some medals. I always play on Light Rain. I kind of you get a Radiant Medal in the final if the final boss is on max difficult. Oh, that's neat. I'm a bit out of practice, honestly. I haven't played this game in a bit, so. I'm gonna not push myself too much. I don't want icy. I think I want sour candy for the health. Yeah, health and crit rate. Umbro's just better. If you want to try hard if you want to see someone try hard on Light Rain, I have broken my combo already. The funny thing is, I actually haven't played, I haven't done the thing that you need to do to unlock over-leveled bosses. I'm gonna go for Anomaly again, so. I'll take the conditional gift, and then just. I don't want to eat any hits, because this is all void damage. I think I'm weak to it. And have to fight a level 12 monster. Maybe. Yeah, no, I'm not. Let me just explain. I'm not very good at shoot 'em ups. Although I think I might be able to pull it off. I just generally play this game just to chill, so. Yeah, I just haven't pushed for it. 7 karma. That's actually kind of bad. That's a lot of karma. Void charge. Helper. Hearten. Max health +1 after next. Overleveled final boss is done by manipulating luck. Lots more advanced than I expected this game to get, honestly. Alright, I think I'm gonna not go for Anomaly. Oh god. Okay, maybe I should go for Anomaly, I got hit. Except I have to... Okay. Bip. Bap. Alright, should I sabotage my score as much as possible? Oh, that's funny. My score went down because one of them died. That's cute. Okay. Three quick gifts. Oh, okay. That's what you mean. You have to do those. You have to use those quick gifts to up it. I don't know if I can do Anomaly right now. I think I'm a bit too OP for that. I can get a whole lot of damage by doing Dot, though. That's a lot of damage. It's 19%. Sure. Give me your damage dot. Oh god. Yeah. Yeah, let's just get hit. Don't destroy parts if I can help it. There you go. Hopefully that wasn't too good. Okay, 17. Is that too much? Yeah, it's too much. Max health plus 2 after getting hit. Helper damage plus 10%. Hematorn. Maybe I can show you my achievements. The ones I've actually done. You have a chance to get an anomaly if you have 15 to 20 karma. Yeah, okay. I forgot what the range was. Let's just kill the boss very quickly. Yeah, I got a little bit too much earlier. You have 100% achievements. Nice. God, I can't imagine what it's like going for 100% achievements in any game like this. That's incredible. Nice work. Like, the kinds of people who do that stuff in, like, Binding of Isaac are crazy to me. I'm just gonna up my max health as much as I can. Yeah, lifeblood and max health. Heart rate is good. No, I'm just checking to see what the monsters are. Like, if I have hot damage, then I'm never gonna need Glow Tonic, am I? Glacia. I messed around in Alter Story. I have done a fair bit of Alter Story, yeah. I'm just warming up right now. Well, I mean, if I get Spark Tonic, then I guess that's gonna be fine. Yeah, I unlocked all the Alter characters and everything as well. And I think I did a run with each Alter character on a previous stream. It's a lot of fun. I like Alter Story a lot. It's just, the main thing is I usually just play on Light Rain. Because I find Light Rain to just generally be a bit more relaxed. Or I play Quick Play. And I have done some really high level bosses in Quick Play, but I like doing that in kind of a controlled environment. So I've done a lot of stuff in this game, but anything that requires you to play on higher difficulty levels, I just generally haven't done. My Ultra Quick Play rank is also pretty bad. It's not too many dreams that require Torrent Rain. I don't even think there are very many unlocks that you get at all in Torrent Rain. God mode 100% combo on 10 fights in a row on Heavy Rain is the most difficult. Yeah. Oh, I got hit. That's actually good, because of the max health. The max health boost from getting hit once per battle is going to be quite nice. Round Saw, Revita Heart, Rest. I do have Rest unlocked. There's that. Don't know what this is. I'm gonna do this one. You know, I'm also not really interested in getting all the achievements in this game. I do go for all the achievements in some games. I'm more concerned about making sure I have all the items and stuff unlocked. Like, I do want to eventually have all the items and features unlocked. So that's going to take a fair bit of, that's going to take a lot of gameplay to get there regardless. Even if you're not going for all the achievements. So, the developer actually did at one point ask about a Tetrad sync. And I had the idea of being able to re-radiate cards that you've already radiated. Just to make them look fancier, like to make them look shinier. And I really like that idea, but I'm wondering how you feel about that as well. Because you're like up there, right? You don't have anything to spend Tetrads on, so being able to just make gift cards look shiny might actually just be all you need, you know. Topaz Destiny, by the way, reroll all gifts. That's actually that's a really good one. Radiant Garden. 1 panic, void defense. I don't really feel powerful enough to accept Garden Blessing, but I am gonna use my garden. Yeah, do that. And I guess do this as well, just to fill up the garden a bit more. Fill the blessingometer. Nope. Not feeling powerful enough for that. Critical rate, bigger crit bubbles. Lucky Flower. Good one to get early. Yeah, I mean... Void Helper. I'm also pretty bad about actually spending my stuff. This is the one I want. Yeah, I'm currently just doing a pretty relaxed run. I'm just fighting some bosses. This isn't really a goal-oriented stream. This is just I'm playing Light Rain, see what happens. I want to make cool stuff happen because it's been a while. I haven't seen what an overpowered build is for a while. So we're also just here to hang out, right? So you've been playing a lot of Void Reigns Upon Her Heart. What else do you play? What other kinds of games do you like? Do you play a lot of shooters? Or is it mostly just action games? Big fan of roguelikes? Etc, etc. I don't think I've ever seen Rendy in this area. Kirby. Nice. I'm a big Kirby fan too. I've played a lot of Kirby lately on this channel. It's been great. I haven't seen that one, but I also really want a Q shot. I want crits. Doing a crit build. What'd you think of Forgotten Land? Forgotten Land is great. Excellent. I think you answered that before you even heard what I said, probably. Forgotten Land was quite good, yeah. I actually was hanging out on YouTube a bit, because I've been getting recommended Kirby videos every now and again. I was hanging out on YouTube and saw that people kind of genuinely seem to really dislike Star Allies. And it came up again because Forgotten Land came out. People were comparing Forgotten Land to Star Allies, like, yeah, look at this garbage Kirby game. And it kind of brought to mind, like, I was excited about Kirby Star Allies, and I really enjoyed it, actually. I enjoyed it more than, like, Return to Dreamland, potentially. I was going to say something a little more controversial, but I think I enjoyed it more than Return to Dreamland. It got me curious as to why I liked the game. So that's been kind of a huge thought experiment that's just been a huge thing I've been thinking about lately. Is why did I actually really, really like Star Allies? And I think it's just because I like beating up monsters in Kirby. I like beating stuff up, and a lot of Kirby games are modestly puzzle-oriented. I basically consider Kirby Star Allies to just be a beat-em-up instead of a Kirby game. Thinking about it like that made a lot more sense why I really enjoyed it. It's just a very different game. Ooh, slipped right through there. Kirby Warriors, yeah, pretty much, honestly. That's not wrong. It's very combat focused, if you think about it. Like, the sheer frequency that you are stopped to fight in an arena is strange in Star Allies. You know? It's just what it was about. Whenever I played Kirby Triple Deluxe, I played an ungodly amount of True Arena. All damage plus 25% after being hurt. Cool. Recognize the Kirby games stopped being made for me a long time ago. Yeah. Choose path. The Void. Absolute Zero. And then, yeah. Radiant for doing the highest level version. I did do a level 8 Void. Should get back to work. Alright, see you later, Clever. Good luck at work. Loop's not gonna do anything. Yeah, I mean, I picked Tataria. I kind of opted into this. So, here it is. Tataria with nothing but radiant damage. 4 panics. I feel like I've gained nothing this run. I got a few friends, but nothing interesting. Kirby Warriors game. That's actually a really good thought. I mean, never mind the fact that Kirby's characters are all precious and probably should not be going to war with one another. I feel like you'd need to figure out the proper way to frame that game, but I think it'd be quite. I think it'd be really fun. Potentially. It could just be a side-scroller. It doesn't have to be like a violent conflict or anything. It can just be like a large series of mock battles between the Waddle Dee army and Kirby and his friends because DDD decided he wanted more food. And said one day, well, I'll fight you for it. Meta Knight doesn't get involved in the fight for a long time because he only fights real battles. And then it turns out the reason DDD was so hungry was because he was possessed. That's the real plot twist. You need to come up with like a really wholesome story. You know, that's more the point. You need to come up with a really wholesome story if you're gonna make a Kirby game. It can't just be Kirby goes and fights in the war between the different Kirby nations and it's just aesthetically cute. So then it's tonally all over the place. That or they would just like, if it was actually Koei Tecmo, they'd probably just set it in an alternate reality or something, like they did with Hyrule Warriors. Basically just set in its own crossover reality. Uh-oh. Dodge the bullets. Do a panic and hit all the walls at once. Is there like a piercing shot upgrade in this game? Because then I want to see what that does to Tartaria. Not just that, but like that with loop, so that your shots loop around. The only piercing attack is Altered Twin's laser. What does that do with the loop effect? That's actually kind of a question. I'm actually curious about that. Yeah. Yeah, Twin Heart's laser, I think Altered Twin's laser is damage is distributed amongst all of its targets. So I guess it's not that good. Yeah, never mind. It's not as fun of a build as I was hoping. I want this. To upgrade Solara's gift shop. Yeah. Wait, okay. Earn a gold medal in the overall category in Endless Nightmare. Radiant medal. 5 unique gold medals or better in Endless Nightmare. Which I think is just going to be on multiple characters. Earn 20 unique Radiant medals in Endless Nightmare. And monsters. Get Ruby. This ball of red motes is not really a guardian, but part of a different monster. The air around her feels warm, just like the air around red tetrads. Yeah. Alright, I can start radiating a bunch of gifts. There's Rockstar, which is going to be really good to have. Platinum Star. Ah, Platinum Star is not a 4-pointed star. That would be so funny, actually, if it was. Star rate bar drains slower. I'm gonna crumble these towers with nothing but the power of this righteous metal. Monsters are a better audience anyways. Vacuum tube. Sure, it's cheap. Focus only. Void Hearts, crit rate plus 6%. Sender, Unit 07. Unit 08 is activated after 78,022 days. That's a lot of days. Hold on. How many years is that? 365. 213 years. That's a lot of years. Message from Unit 07. I mean, I would be fearful if I was activated after 200 and... how many years? 13. 213 years. I don't know if I'd have exactly that much fear, though. I think I would have gained at least 2 fear per day that I spent inactive. Oh, and its fear is actually going up. Attack hostile Zeraden Lutekna. Critical air and weapon systems. Big Sister. No. I think Big Sister is not that interesting of an item. Spicy candy. Focus only. Okay. That's heart. That's stars. Focus star upgrades. Fill rate plus 10%. Big Sister's a regen? Okay. I mean, part of the thing about radiating 3-star gifts as well, though, is that I'm going to take a 3-star whether I know what it is or not, I think. Generally speaking, it's not going to be too detrimental to take it. It's a bit on the expensive side. I'll radiate it eventually. Toxic Star. Oh yeah, let's see. Boiler found this in that infinite fire dimension she's always talking about. But I don't think we are supposed to be I don't think these are supposed to be candy. You put one in water so that I could try one without the fire, but it just stayed on fire. Scrambler loves to eat these, but I don't know how to tell her that they're actually pieces of soap. I've seen that one. Allstone would be good to know about. Been tinkering with these deactivated Zeramex I found in the pit. I'm getting closer to figuring out how to activate them. Allstone. I saw two glyphs fighting each other. Fire and ice blasts were flying across the sky. It looked as though the fire was winning, then something amazing happened. They both formed a body, a Zaraden-like body. I didn't know they could do that. The fire glyph created the most beautiful stone I had ever seen. She made it out of nothing but air, and then she gave it to the ice glyph. They both looked so happy. Huh. Oh, we have seen Hematoran, though. Hematoran's a glyph that also has like a human form. Its shots cycle through all element types. Its shots deal 5 damage. Rate of fire starts at 1 and increases with the current combo up to a cap of 8 shots per second. So it's a combo boon. Misfit Heart. There's also Art of Hades though now. Oh, there's probably going to be art of a bunch of different monsters too, because the roadmap showed a bunch of monsters. Panic or take damage to gain orbital helpers. All right. Each fire 1.5 shots. Okay. Right, there's going to be a whole bunch of different shop items that come out as well. Do I actually want to know if insecurity is coming? I think I do. Those flowers are so fragile. For every chip or crack they endure, they become even easier to break the next time. It's nothing a little love and care can't fix. Misfit Hearts on Alter Defect are pretty funny. Yeah, I can see that. Ooh, I want to know if a Doodle's coming up for some crit rate. Why do we keep finding this crumpled up artwork down here? Are other artists ashamed of their work like us? Impossible! Only the highest form of cutie could make something like this. Could someone else have told her this art was bad? Unimaginable. Unimaginable. This must have been an accident. Just a lot of happy accidents. Blue-red. Sure. Teach me. The red ones are just slightly warm to the touch. The blue ones didn't seem to do anything at first, but nothing could prepare me for the most terrifying sound I've ever heard. If a blue tetrad even touches my antenna, I don't think there are words to describe it. Hadeso aggressive. Oh, wow. Hadeso just has a hole in their chest. And some pretty wicked wings. Oh, wait. I had... Okay. I need to find 5 more Dreamscapes. Alright, I'm just going to do another run. Do I have the Fire Feather radiated? Not sure. I'll check. I'll check after this run. I think I have to wait until after this run. No big deal. These just go out. Hey there, Glacia. I see you're firing off a lot of shots today. But it's okay. I'm not gonna let that get to me. You know why, Glacia? Because you're great. And I know that you just feel a little insecure sometimes. As long as I don't linger in the same place forever, I'll probably be okay. Frankly, you could probably be firing off more shots, but I would rather you not do that. I like to put myself in the line of fire as little as is possible. I might need to drop the timer on that a bit. It only posts that message if chat is active, but I basically am just really indecisive about exactly how frequently it should post. It's set to 21 minutes for like the follow one, and then 30 minutes for the Discord one. But there also have to have been at least 2 messages every 5 minutes since the last time it sent it in order to send it again. It's not much to do. Umbro. Oh, I got a zap charge. I think this is still good. You just get hit a little bit. You have enough? Hello, Sinister Sama. How you doing? Thanks for following. You sound very enthusiastic. How's it going? Holding up. Yeah, I think that's a pretty relatable take, honestly. Oh, you showed up right whenever the notification happened. Looks like you got heartbeat? Nope, I'm just really good at releasing charge shots. I'm right at the start of a run. Hold on. I've got sour fruit and tower, and that's it. Just good old-fashioned timing is what I've got. I consider that a compliment, though. Yeah. I've played a lot of quick play, and in quick play, I think I often use charge shot builds just to make the fight end faster. Oh, I should get hit, actually. There we go. Still now to the dreamscapes. I don't know what you mean by that. Glass Cliff. Start with a glass heart if any HP is missing. There we go. My gift. New. Ooh. Pile of hearts. Or Adamant Will. Alright, pile of hearts, easy. I'm not new to dreamscapes. I just don't have them all yet. Well, if you're like referring to the backgrounds, I mean. I've been a little bit lax about unlocking things in this game. I kind of just like playing it and seeing how the run goes. Which is one of the reasons why I like getting Anomaly, is because Anomaly just always makes you real strong. Okay. There we go. I think the dreamscapes are really pretty though. Backgrounds are freaking awesome. Snooze. Lower base level by 2 and reroll monsters. Sure. A key to love. Set it free. This does make the gifts stronger, right? Or no. This is something. I forget what this does. I'm just gonna take it. It has an extra effect. So I want to remind myself what that is. Still need to do my Torrent Rain regular story medals. Gives you damage when you clear challenges. Okay. Yeah, I was about to check. That one. 5% for each challenge passed. Yeah, okay. That's what I was thinking about. That's what I was wanting to know, rather. That's the information. Alright, Dot, you're the only one with a damage boost. Oh, right, I just got this. I don't need a damage boost. Hey, Anomaly, I was just pretending to struggle so that you would help me. Thanks, Anomaly. Thanks for your help. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty solid. God. I have to admit, I haven't been too ambitious about actually completing all of the achievements or anything in this game. Because I'm not typically very good at shoot 'em ups. But I do really enjoy the game. Hold on. I have that. Which I don't really want. Snooze. Hearten. Oh. Yeah, I'm thinking new friend. Because I'm not too committed to any of these other ones. I'm not into what any of those prices are. So glow tonic. Sure. Just need to use a gift. Heliola. Okay, it's a good thing I did that exact thing I just did. Oh! Wait, no, is this fire or is this radiant? Or zap? I don't know. I guess it's... Oh, God. Okay. This is fine. Just hit him. Fire, she's the sun. Okay. She, right. Hit her. Fire and zap. Okay. So it is good that I picked the radiant damage. Because that fight would have been quite hard, I think. Acute heart is nice. Embrace. I do kind of dig the embrace. But acute heart. Actually, I can't even do charge shots. Charge crits I can't even do, so... Oh god, I'm not, like, ready for this emotionally. My eyes need to be in too many places at once right now. Oh. I do have panics. That's right. Okay. Not bad. That went fine. Metal bullets in general represent dual types, with the color representing the combination. Interesting. Every other one of your... let me take a look at the chat overlay then, yeah. You said metal bullets in general represent dual types, and then said... your two most recent messages did go through Rocket Fox. I just have... It is cutting off at the top because I made it a bit smaller so you can like see my score. It should be working. It seems like it's working, but I can keep an eye on it. I usually like to save my panics, unrelatedly. I usually like to save my panics for, oh god, that's so much crit! Oh, I really want it, actually. Star shots? Oh, that's also nice. I really want the crit. I'm doing the crit. I need to do the crit. Looks like that one didn't appear. Oh, it's because your message isn't going through. The last message I saw of yours, Rocket Fox, seems like the chat overlay is only catching every other one of my messages. And then you said, looks like that one didn't appear. So, I guess Twitch chat is just being a bit broken. That's kind of what it looks like. Oh god. I like Kemery. Kemery is a terrifying fight at like high levels though. I have a lot of respect for Kemery. And by a lot of respect, I mean a lot of fear of Kemery. There we go. I respect Kemery's bullet patterns. Got him though. Got her though. And that's a lot of crit. That is 23% crit chance in one fell swoop. That is disgusting. And increased crit damage. 2 new monsters. Anxiety or health and charge damage. Less exciting. Alright, Anxiety is... Oh, I've never fought Unity before. Oh right, that's why my challenges are super easy, and also probably why my damage is so high. Charge shots can crit? I thought you needed an item to make them able to crit. I haven't been paying attention, admittedly. There's only so many places my eyes can be. Combo timer plus 1 second. Extra health or calorie? I'm just gonna make the next fight hard. Let's make sure my combo is unbreakable. Calorie. Howdy, Calorie. I'm gonna shoot projectiles in your general direction. Projectiles of love. Toxic love. That's actually not as wholesome as I was hoping for it to be. This crit is actually incredible, though. Jeez. Yeah. I just want to be powerful. That's where I'm at right now. And I am. I made it. Kind of wish she had sour candy for me, though. Yes! True Panic. I like getting this chapter, which is why I usually don't use my panics over much. I try to use my panics as much as I can, but this chapter is just a lot more fun. I like just getting a lot of panics from this chapter. Alright, combo counter met. Damage up. I usually like getting like 20 or 30 panics if I can every run. I just want to be as powerful as possible. If I can possibly get a phobia out of this, it's just the most ideal conclusion. The metaphor is a bit too real, so don't think too hard about that. Don't really want to go for a phobia in real life, but oh, hello. There we go. I try for 10 in heavier torrent. Yeah, that might also be a reality if I actually play higher difficulties, is I'm just gonna have to actually pick. I'm gonna have to be a bit more choosy with the upgrades I get. Not the best feeling in the world. I'm not gonna radiate Tetrads this time. I'm just gonna do one of these. Okay. What gifts do you have? Block the next 2 hits. Or 2 panics. Except Blessing. We're gonna make a real long run this time. Gain a panic after every battle. Tiny Wings. Color Glyph. Helpers. Crit plus 7.5%. Survive 1 fatal hit. Some sort of 3-star gift. Let me actually check the dreams here for this one. Break the rainbow barrier 9 times in a single battle. Defeat an overleveled Chroma. Well, I can't do that, but what are your dreams? In a single battle against Nova, break all possible orbitals, rocks, and gem clones of all 6 colors. Oh, that's gonna be hard, because they do a lot of damage. I think if you phase change, then, like, without breaking all the orbitals, then that's bad. I think it's likely that I'll actually end up killing Nova before getting any of those. So I think I might try for the color barrier. I'm not really too invested in any of these gifts. I like the scroll. The scroll's gonna be good. But Taste the Rainbow is going to be a real test. Yeah, I think I want to try to break Chroma's color barrier. I don't really know what Chroma's color barrier is. I guess that, and then I just hold back until it's back. Broke the color barrier. Unless it just regenerates, like whenever I hit her. Oh, there's another one. Another break. Yeah, okay, I think I know what it is then. It's maybe at health gates or something. Or, oh no, there we go. It's another barrier. So that's 3 breaks. Dang it. Is it a health gates? I think it might just be a health gates. Barrier just appears at certain fear gates. Okay. No holding back. Well, the barrier came back. That's unfortunate. I don't think I got it. Yeah. The barrier came back after Chroma was already sufficiently loved. No gifts necessary. Give me this medal. Yes, the most beautiful of all Varils. I am the blue Varil. We're going to fight now, because this part of my story is not finished, but my battle is ready. You must experience it. I also love me already. Okay. How do you react to toxic love, blue Varil? Nyah. I don't know what the metaphor is here. Wow, I'm doing a lot of damage to just the orbs. Like the complete, like the totally inert orbs that come in. Who's weak to toxic? Okay. Yeah, that's how I feel. That's what I figured. I didn't even look, but I got myself thinking about the metaphor, right? Faustian Vox? I thought I'd already irradiated one of those. Alright, I got the last medal. Good stuff. Good power. I like power. I like having strength. Numbers. Oh, there's a stat menu that was added too. Yeah, there it is. If we're a fan of numbers, well, you can't really see it, unfortunately. Not that. This. I can hide that over there. We can look at the numbers. See how much I've played this game. 1,236 monsters loved, 13,000 monster parts broken, 1,340,853 bullets generated by the monsters, 581 full combos, 72 out of 82 unique full combos. Wow, I've full comboed almost every monster in the game at least once. I'm under 50 hours, I'm technically new. Is that the definition? The breakpoint's at 50 hours. I do have another save. I initially kept a separate stream save for the game, but the stream save probably has no more than 8 hours on it, so. Panic attacks 583, bullets absorbed, best panic 1939. Oh, good year for panic attacks. Total monsters loved. Special monsters loved 69. Nice. 155 grass flora and hieroglyphs. Most loved Rendy. Rendy was always my test bed for different builds. Hey Varils. Heartbreaker Shy Scrambler. I guess Shy Scrambler has killed me the most. Is that what that means? Highest level love, 17. Highest level FC, 12. Total gifts received. I admittedly don't go for quick gifts as often as I go for power gifts. Not a surprise. Most received simple gift is Heartstone, which checks out. Lovely gift, Embrace, because anytime I see Embrace, I'm like, yes, I can fight next follow-ups. Wonderful gift, Heart Key, because it's just an event gift. Bonus gift, most received bonus gift is 1 Panic. That's just silly. Gift challenges passed, 468. Gift challenges failed, 20. I would check my stats, but Twitch will only let me tell you half of them. Tell me the most interesting half. That's how you do it. By the way, the 20 gift challenges failed. That one is anytime I don't look at a gift challenge and it turns out to be like use a panic. Those are all the ones I fail. Every single time. They got my number. Some values on these pages have not always been tracked on some save files created before version 7.1. Save files that are much older than this will have more inaccuracies. Yeah, it might be that I've played this game for longer than 28 hours. Yeah, Steam says I've played this game for 78.9 hours. So I think I'm not new. I think my playtime would be higher, but it maybe wasn't tracked. Music room completion 100%. Monsters 84%, because I kind of prioritized that. Story mode medals. It's actually quite cool that they show you the medals here. Quick play medals. I've only done 33.6% of quick play. My progress has been dwarfed. Endless Nightmare medals. I have not played much Endless Nightmare. Collection. 72 monsters loved. Oh, I've full comboed every monster that I've ever loved. I was at 72 full combos. I've radiated almost every single power gift I've seen. Upgrade gifts. Dreamscapes. Scenes unlocked. I really appreciate your energy, Sinister Sama. Good energy. Positive energy vibes. Total Tetrads gathered. Story stats. Karma. Motes. What is that fourth stat? That fourth record? I don't know. The most gifts I've gotten in a single run goes to the devil, though. Story records. Most wins, her heart. 3? Hang on a sec. I feel like that is a recently tracked stat. Is that a recent? Most heartbroken, but it wasn't tracked before this update. Okay. I think most wins also wasn't tracked until recently. Unique paths unlocked, unique paths cleared. The dev's here, by the way. Most wins, Alter Heart 2. Oh, I did play a lot of Altered Story, so maybe it's just that I didn't play regular story mode until I played Altered Story. Just for a while. Story monsters. 1423. Gifts received. 787 power gifts. 439 bonus gifts. 153 quick gifts. Total Synapse gifts. Favorite Synapse gift, loneliness. Most loves, most full combos. Battles unlocked, 401 out of 505. And 243. You can get a bit of a concept of what my usual builds are in quick play. What with Thorns, Lovely Hearts, sometimes Starry Night, or Tiny Wings. Basically just damage buffs. And Endless Nightmare I haven't done much of. Ooh, do you want to see a paradox? Let me show the paradox. See how I have 10 medals for her heart here? I don't have the other Endless Nightmare mode unlocked because the unlock condition was changed. Yet I have medals in it. That's just kind of funny. Okay. And Unity. Yep. She is a collection of motes that was buried in the ground and came to life. She has a hard time holding herself together. Same. Hang on a sec. That was a bit real. Glass Glyph. Start with a glass heart if any HP is missing. What does that even mean? Glass heart reduces damage of a single hit by half. Okay. Liden, Clear, Lehigh, Glass Flora, Zeely, Shy, Raleigh, Danger. Broken Heart. Erase fear to improve this helper. I trust you with this. Please help me put it back together. Her rate of fire starts at 0.5 and increases up to 6 shots per second as the monster's fear is reduced. And upgrade gifts. Okay. I will actually upgrade the upgrade gift because I want to play Devil. Oh, this is Alter Devil. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna play regular Devil. Yeah, let's do Devil. Okay. Above my home. Got no choice. Let's just get in it. So I've been playing a lot of Borderlands lately. I played a ton of Borderlands last night. Not last night, just all day yesterday. And just finished the game today. That's needless to say been kind of throwing me off. Because this game doesn't play anything like Borderlands, and all my muscles know right now is Borderlands. I mentioned this earlier on, but there were fewer people on stream back then. So I don't know if anyone's a fan of that game at all. I think it's kind of just fallen a little bit out of favor, because Randy Pitchford's just been kind of a jerk in the industry. There's been some controversies about Borderlands 3, and also it's really just not a game for everybody, but that's what I've been doing. I feel like that's kind of just what I've needed. If you've ever had the days where you just feel awful and just want to grind, that's exactly what games like Borderlands are designed for. It was all about it 10 years ago. Oh, that's a blow to me. Oh boy. Oh my god. That's yeah. So my intent, actually, I installed every Borderlands game. Well, all of them but pre-sequel, because I don't have pre-sequel's DLC, and I don't know if I'm ready for FOMO yet. But don't worry too much about that. Just a personal decision. But I intended to play them all through in order, because I knew if I started with Borderlands 2 or 3 right away, then I would never play the first one again. Because, like, I don't know. World's most improved sequel. I feel like you could give that award to Borderlands 2, and it would be hard to argue. It's, Borderlands 1's got some charm to its dialogue, but there's a lot kind of missing. I always felt. Like boss design. I've been spending a lot of my Star Gauge. I'm just gonna shoot. What happens? Hello, Ari boy. Da gamer. How you been? But one thing about Borderlands 1 that I kind of had a really good time with was the weapon proficiencies. Actually, I'm still playing it. I'm actually in playthrough 2. And the weapon proficiencies basically are just if you kill a lot of things with a weapon type, you get better at using that weapon type. And that's just really fun. I was just talking about how I've been playing Borderlands to kind of chill lately, and turns out it was just what I needed. I've been having a lot of fun with it. Revisiting that ancient game. As I recently found out. Gain power when you get hurt. Oh, temporary power. On the other hand, yeah, I'm gonna do Amethyst. What are your dreams? Defeat Amethyst after taking damage 4 times in a single battle. I don't know about that. Without breaking any bouncing rocks. Alright, I'm just gonna fight Amethyst and not try to do anything fancy. I've got light damage, actually. Oh, never mind. I guess I can just not shoot at them. Yeah. That's not that hard. I asked this earlier. I'm getting there, but one of those rocks is almost dead. Get him. Oh god. Oh, no! Got him. I think. Unless you need to not destroy the orbital rocks. I didn't think I destroyed a bouncing rock, but evidently something happened. I cracked one. I wonder if that counts. Might. It does count. I didn't break it though. It's a little damaged. Oh well, it's no big deal. So I'm kind of figuring, this might be a bit presumptuous, that people who are here are generally a fan of this game. What kinds of games are you guys fans of outside of Void Rains? I asked earlier and got a Kirby answer, which is very true and very relatable. I'm curious about what else. I just want to talk about people's favorite things. I think this is Shy Momo. Oh god. Gems of War, Gundam Breaker 3, and Darkest Dungeon. Darkest Dungeon is the kind of game... That's the only game of those I recognize. Darkest Dungeon is the kind of game that I cannot handle. I'm like perpetually terrified that that I'm gonna get myself in like an unwinnable situation. Cracking them does not count. Either one fully broken you didn't notice or it's a bug. Weird. Yeah, I think I might recognize Gems of War, but it's been a long time. Like, if it's not a mobile game, then I don't recognize it. Gundam Breaker 3. I have to pause now, because after a fight like that where I almost didn't get my flower... And yeah, Darkest Dungeon was always just terrifying to me. I think there was something about it. Heliola again. Heliola looks so freaking cool. Jeez, I love that background. Falling Star. Photon Wave. Zelda's good stuff too, yeah. I actually did a whole bunch of Hyrule Warriors and had a pretty good time with it. I haven't played a lot of Zelda games, truthfully. It's because when I was little, the forced stealth sections always kind of terrified me. I'm apparently very meek-hearted kind of person. They didn't terrify me. That's not really the appropriate word for how I feel about the forced stealth sections in Zelda, which is kind of frustrating. Fail states like that also just kind of don't feel great. But I think I should play Zelda games more lately. I've been thinking about that for a while, ever since I played Hyrule Warriors. Like going back to Wind Waker, for instance, because Wind Waker I thought was so good. Always kind of been a fan of Wind Waker. Twilight Princess. Twilight Princess was also quite good. Oh, actually, never mind. I completely said the opposite because my mind just wandered. Twilight Princess is a bit too linear for me. Majora's Mask was actually really good too. Frozen Barrel. With a determination. Udinai for healing. Max health. I want determination. More panics. What is Frozen Barrel weak to? Fire. Am I doing something bad? Oh, you do randomizers. Randomizers are great. I actually did a bunch of Link to the Past randomizer. Not on stream, but just privately, and I always thought that was really fun. What is my damage right now? I don't even remember. Is it... Yeah, it's Void. Okay. I should swap it. Does this have health in it? It does have heal in it. Dragon Warrior and Metroid Fusion. There's a Metroid Fusion randomizer? No way. That's super cool. We're to the point now. We finally conquered Metroid Fusion's strict linearity by making a randomizer. Open defiance of Metroid Fusion's design. That's crazy. Super cool. I tend to be a bit of a... I don't like switching games super often, so whenever I play a randomizer, I usually will play it like several times. Oh god. So I did a lot of Castlevania randomizer. But I say exit everything. Got a speed booster start recently. Nice. If you're one who speedruns randomizers, yeah, that's probably pretty great. I actually don't even speedrun randomizers. I can do this! Give me the karma. Blot has that. Super Zesty might be kind of neat. Echo. Helper damage. Yeah, I think Blot's actually the best choice, strictly speaking. I know a lot of people speedrun randomizers. Big thing people like doing. There's actually, there's one randomizer that I really want to play, but I don't think I can unless I actually, like, get the PC version of Kingdom Hearts 2. Kingdom Hearts 2's randomizer looks freaking fantastic. Because a lot of, if you've played Kingdom Hearts, if you're familiar, Kingdom Hearts, the Kingdom Hearts 2 randomizer supports giving you weird, quirky things like items when you level up, or abilities from treasure chests, things like that, just because of how it gives you things. So, something I really like the idea of is, you go to Winnie the Pooh world or whatever, like you go to 100 Acre Wood and you find Thundaga in a treasure chest. It's just there. There it is. You found it. Or like being able to just pick up stat boosters. Like, it's just a really cool idea to me. That's the kind of randomizer I usually like, is kind of wacky RPG progression. That kind of thing. Never too chaotic, but here's an embrace. Maybe I'll get it this time. Ah, that's in Tox Polyps. Actually, Tox Polyps is pretty ideal for who I am right now. Okay, just gotta remember to actually use mechanics this time. I like Final Fantasy 1 randomizer. Is it like the NES version? Because I don't know about that. One of the randomizers I played that was actually quite good about that as well. It depends. Tell me about the Final Fantasy 1 randomizer. I don't mind learning. I'll learn. Different versions. The latest one is for the Pixel remaster. Cool. That's definitely a plus. 3 pixels. Randomly pop in here for Void Rains, but I've actually been doing FF1 randomizer recently. Your first randomizer, nice. Randomizers are neat. Whoa. Okay. Okay, I need to do a panic soon. Surely they're gonna do a crazy bullet fest. Sheer number of... I'm gonna have to look at the FF1 randomizer then. You guys are making it sound cool. So, I have to do it. It's the law. Breathing disorder. FF1 rando for NES. Yeah. It might be like the Pixel Remaster randomizer that I look into. Because the NES randomizer... The NES version of FF1, I just kind of... It's a bit slow for me, that's all. Let's get some red. Anyway, hey guys, welcome to the stream. I'm playing a video game. We're just chatting about our favorite games. Because I think that's a topic that people can relate to. We've all got our favorites. Quality of life features including 4 times walk speed, 2x menu speed. I'm not gonna do that. That's not good enough. Give me the blessing. Duality has a good item. If I don't panic. Okay, let's do that. I was just talking, one of my favorite randomizers, just some of my favorite ones, are Kingdom Hearts 2. Because I want to talk about some of my favorite ones as well. I already mentioned Kingdom Hearts 2 randomizer, but I think it deserves another mention. Bloodstained actually has a pretty sweet randomizer mode, to be honest, as well. Bloodstained gives you a conspicuous amount of unique abilities as you get towards the end of the game. So there's like kind of not really a good reason to use any of them. But if you play the randomizer mode, you can randomize those into the ability pool, and that makes it kind of interesting. Bloodstained is the Castlevania-like game that came out. You do that one weekly, Bloodstained? Nice. Yeah, that one I think is quite good too. Okay, which one do I actually want to do with this loadout? I kind of just want to go for Tataria. Bum, ba-da-bum, bum, bum. Always nice when you can add new value to underused stuff in a normal game. That's usually the way I look at randomizers. My favorite way to look at them. Some people, I think, look at them as speedrun challenges, right? Speedrun routing, when are you in go mode, so that you can just stomp the final boss into oblivion, etc. I like to look at randomizers as a way to breathe new life into a game. Make underutilized items utilized. That kind of thing. Actually, something really funny that I found once upon a time. There's a Borderlands 2 randomizer, which I think sounds kind of pointless, right? I'm not crazy, because the game's already got like, well, it's got randomly generated guns, you know. The randomizer goes completely hog wild though, and randomizes every individual enemy. And it might even like generate guns that normally break the rules of the game as well, because normally guns can only have certain parts, and thus there are kind of a restricted amount of valid combinations for weapons. So actually, it turns out the Borderlands 2 randomizer, quite interesting. It also includes a bunch of like fan-made legendary weapons and stuff. There's just a whole bunch of unrelated mods thrown into the randomizer too. Just adding new content and putting it into the new randomized context. It seemed quite neat to me, but I never really actually sat down to play it. I'm gonna have to see if it's even still around, because I'm just quoting something I remember looking at forever ago. I don't even know if it still exists in the same form. It existed as like a big package of mods and then a cheat engine script that would randomize things. So it was a bit of a janky one, but probably still quite good. Probably still decently fun. I got it working once, and like whenever I got to one of the big wide open areas, I looked out over the horizon and saw like multiple super bosses just walking around in the distance, and then I exited the game. Because I don't know what you're supposed to do in that exact situation. Scorched Fox. That's just on the subject of randomizers, though. Level 1 super boss. But you still have to shoot them in the weak points, and they still have like the health gates, and it's this whole thing. Like, it's not. Oh god, they still have all the mechanics as the thing. It's still so hard to play. God, I can only imagine. Anyway, star shots are fast and precise. Good stuff. Got a lot of access to dreamscapes. There are 12 I can radiate right now. So yeah, Dark, we were talking about our favorite games. You mentioned you were doing FF1 randomizer you've been doing recently. What other games have you been playing? Any big favorites? Let me radiate this. Aside from Void Rains, I'm just kind of gonna... We can operate under the assumption that people who are here probably fans of Void Rains upon our heart, right? You can't change your destiny. That's always the excuse, isn't it? It's destiny, so why even bother trying to change it? Snooze. I had that nightmare again. The one where I wake up and she's gone. I look all over for her, and I slowly realize that she finally flew away without me. I don't know what I would do without her. Oh. I feel like people have that nightmare every now and again. I think that's just kind of a natural point of anxiety. Oh, whoops, I don't want this, actually. Get out. Devil, please. It's a whole lot of nothing that I can do challenges for here. I suppose I can share a lot of my favorite games, though. Hard to pick favorites, but there's just a lot of games I like. Like, I'm a big fan of the Kirby series. I like Metroid games a lot. Zelda games are pretty good. Breath of the Wild really is my favorite. The other ones are just kind of neat, usually. But I'm not super enthusiastic about them. Scrambler. Let's do Scrambler. Usually I don't actually play shoot 'em ups because of usually because like, and I actually have a number of I actually have a couple game designer friends who've called me out for this making no sense to them at all. I usually don't play shoot 'em ups because one-hit death mechanics I just don't like. So I'm not only not very good because I just haven't practiced at them, but also usually if you get hit in a shoot 'em up, you die. Even if getting hit in this game is very bad, the fact that it doesn't kill me instantly, and I just have an amount of lives rather than health. It's enough that it psychologically kind of just makes it more fun. I really don't want to do split barrel. I'm just gonna do Rendy. Rendy's simpler. Also, being able to pick my difficulty is just kind of nice. Like even mid-run, you can just opt for easy bosses if you're thinking, oh, I don't have a build for that. You can just pick easy challenges, and there's like this strategy component that you can take advantage of. What are other games I like? I like Ratchet and Clank a lot. I actually like a decent amount of like first-person and third-person shooters. Though I haven't ever streamed them. I haven't played them super recently either, aside from Borderlands, but I did used to play a lot of them. Actually had a very long, a very large amount of playtime in Unreal Tournament 2004, where I played a ton of different mods. And it actually, it's kind of funny. I realized that Borderlands was a game made in Unreal Engine because of how familiar I was with Unreal Tournament 2004. Like all the different console commands and say what happens when you lower your gravity in Unreal Tournament 2004. It's the exact same thing in Borderlands. Borderlands is just, they took the Unreal Engine and lowered the default gravity value because you're on a different planet. So there's lower gravity on this planet. It's really funny. There are just odd similarities in a few particular places. Resident Evils, all of them. Nice. I'm happy to hear that you're a big fan of all the Resident Evils, because I've heard people be in like multiple distinct camps, where the first few games are the best, or 4 is the best one, and then 5's okay, and then 6 is terrible. But it seems like you got a reasoned perspective on the whole thing. They're all the best. Those are fake fans. Bold statement. No, I think that basically makes sense. I'm gonna leave the gift. Early karma boost I think is better. Oh. They both block fire damage. Resident Evil 4 is actually a game that I really wanted to play. But I have this problem where I really like it when a game has like new game pluses and post-game phases and stuff. So I charge this void? Oh right. Good call, Leaf, thanks. If a game has like post-game content and stuff, then I'm a real sucker for that. So the real reason I wanted to play Resident Evil 4 was not because I wanted to play Resident Evil 4. It was because I wanted to like get the Tommy gun and do playthroughs with the Tommy gun and stuff. Alright, see you later, Sinister Sama. Track for a tournament ongoing. Nice. Well, best of luck with the tournament. Whether you're participating or commentating or whatever else. Good stuff. Focus only. Radiant Stars, Star Rate plus 10%. Yeah, they have the best completionist rewards too. Yeah, that's exactly it. There's just really great prizes that you get for playing Resident Evil games, but then I'm too scared to beat them even once, is the problem. That's the real issue I run into with... Oh my god! But that's also one of the reasons why I really like Borderlands. Because Borderlands has the New Game Plus, you know? Why am I here? Because I like unlocking things. I like unlocking things, I like acquiring currency and making things prettier. Come on, Hades, though. Get out of the way. Got one last Hades for me to owe. Okay. Okay, let me actually read chat. Thank you, food. Probably I mostly play... Oh, no problem, Dark Twinge. Indie and very little AAA. Been playing a lot of Factorio. Most influential are Final Fantasy VI, Cave Story, and Undertale. I liked Undertale a lot. Cave Story's real good. Cave Story was one of the first indie games I've ever played. FF6 is great. Factorio is a game that I've always been a bit interested in, but it's just a bit expensive. So I haven't ever played it. Oh wow, I actually have Radiant Focus. FF6 is a classic. I never beat Final Fantasy VI, but I respect it a lot. I actually played most of it. The final dungeon is the one thing I was never able to beat. Factorio I wanted to play because there are two things, right, that will like immediately attract my attention to a game. One of them is like lots and lots of post-game content, just lots of replay value, that kind of thing. And the other thing is mod support. I actually played Slay the Spire on the sole basis of mod support. Powerful critical shots. And then I ended up learning how to enjoy the base game so that I could play mods for it and have like a reasonable amount of fun with those. My current Factorio mod list cannot fit in a single push message. Pretty much expected, yeah. That's how it is. Once you get into modding, it's kind of a rabbit hole. Oh, my frustration went off. Now I'm doing 4.1 damage per hit. Fear Sense is funny for making the Devil's ability feel like it actually does something. I actually tried to mod Skyrim, but Skyrim mods didn't really end up making me enjoy the game all that much. Not as much as I wanted to, so I kind of gave up on it. Just on the subject of mods. Random thought. I tried to get into it, but I just couldn't make it happen. Extract tetrads. Why yes, let's get some oranges. I have so many radiant tetrads, I really don't need them. Plus 10 reserve health, I think I want that. No amount of mods can ever fix Skyrim, only break it harder than it already is. I fear you may be right, Rocket Fox. But you know what actually one of my favorite Final Fantasy games is? I like Final Fantasy IX a lot. I'm a big fan of Final Fantasy IX and Final Fantasy... This one actually is New Dreams. I'm a big fan of Final Fantasy IX and Final Fantasy XII. All the multiples of 3 Final Fantasy games are actually fantastic. Oh, right. Nah, I'd rather do Celestia. Second favorite. Haven't played anything beyond 10. I kind of grew to really like 12 eventually. I played a lot of it when I was younger, but I think I never really appreciated how like great its writing is, for instance, until I was older. Things like that. I really like 12's writing. Having played Final Fantasy XIV, 12's like all of the best parts of Final Fantasy XIV's writing, but then they like mastered brevity. There's not like a ton of writing, but every line is awesome. And that's what I really like about 12. There's also just a lot of stuff to do in it. But it's far from traditional. 10's probably the closest you're gonna get to a traditional Final Fantasy game, I feel. Sentinel 4X. And then it's Final Fantasy 4. God. Cursed. So cursed. Don't use any panics on Blot. Or Sentinel 4X. I kind of want Sentinel 4X's gift, but I also kind of want the 3-star gift here. But I have to not use panics for that. Avoid damage. That does help. Let's do it. Tonic. FF10 lately. I've always wanted to... I wanted to try a Kamari only run. Sounds tricky. I'm just thinking about all the death effects that are in Final Fantasy X. Like death and petrification, etc. But I imagine Challenge Runner's got that down. You just equip proper armor, you'll be fine. Yeah, if you're doing Final Fantasy X challenge runs. Sounds new. Every boss got a second song, yeah. That can like randomly show up. So this, I think, is just the second version of this boss's song. Every boss category, except maybe special. Oh god, what was I talking about? Oh, Final Fantasy XII also has a really great randomizer. If you're interested in good randomizers. FF12, you can randomize as much or as little of the game as you want. it's one of those kinds of games that if you randomize too much, it probably becomes like unplayable. But just by virtue of you will have no idea what any class is even designed to do anymore, because the game's got jobs and everything. Like you can Wrath of Pride. Star shots are all the elements. Okay. Well, the devil has the Wrath of Pride. Great. That's just what she needed. God, what was I gonna say? Yeah, you can also, like, equipment can be assigned random new, like, elemental immunities, status effects that they apply, elemental, like, you can just get like, the Blood Sword can just augment any fire spells that you cast. You can get all kinds of wild combinations of effects as well in Final Fantasy XII with the randomizer. It's really cool. Just wanted to finish that little tangent. Happy Pride, Demon. Huh? Star shots are now every element. Never mind that I picked a fight that this is not a great character for, but... Oh, I see. I have radiant stars if I focus, but otherwise I just shift elements. Oh, so much for that. I definitely want the radiant stars. I gotta focus. Okay, this is good. I think I didn't get the joke. I think I completely whiffed it. I might need it explained to me. Unless you feel that'll ruin the joke, in which case I understand. Fight demon. Nap. Lower base level by 1 and reroll monsters. And Cross Twin. The devil made friends with Twin Heart's friend. True Panic. Oh boy. Pride. Oh. I get it. And what is this? I see. That's actually a really good way to illustrate that. I like that. I think it's gotta be Nyx Polyps. Temporary burn helper, sure. I think I'm gonna need it. Oh, I don't do very much damage. I really appreciate the explanation, because... oh god. There's a lot of things I'm looking at the same time, so it's easy to miss things. That is a good one. Okay. Oh, damn it. I mean, I guess I'm basically okay with spending a bunch of panics here. Okay. There we go. Okay. This actually might be a little better, because I'm hitting a couple weaknesses at least. You know what the lore question I have about Nyx Polyps is? Is there like a singular Nyx Polyps entity? There's a dog! Hello. Or is it just like weather that happens whenever panic happens? I have to pause the dog. I have to pause for the dog. Oh! Hello. Okay, down. Come on, girl. You gotta get out. No. Okay. Off she goes. I wish you could have seen that. That dog's a big sweetheart. There we go. I was asking if Nyx Polyps is a singular entity, like how there are human forms of the different glyphs, right? Like we saw Hematoran. I was told about Fireglyph. Not Fireglyph. So it makes me wonder, like, how many of these bosses have, like, human forms? Hadeso, yes, correct. Void I think is a good call here. Void is also just like a distinct entity as well. Void has that humanoid form. Same with Dotaria. Oh, but those are Varils. I mean, I think that's just a Varil thing, though. I'm just gonna blast away for this phase. Which kinds of monsters have we not seen humanoid forms for? Like, we've seen them for Shambles. We've seen them for Glyphs. When I was making all the new Final Boss music, I had a lot of drafts with stuff I cut, so I turned all those cut parts into a third and fourth set of music for the common bosses. A fourth set of music? I only saw a third set for common bosses in the news post. Have we got a whole extra set? That's super cool. Or did I just misread it? Either one works. Glow Candy. Calorie really surprised me with these candies. They are very sweet. She got these from another world where it's always nighttime and cold. She likes to go there to cool off. I'd assumed that all fire monsters would like hot and spicy flavors, but I was completely wrong. I'm not sure why I thought that in the first place. True! Never think about that. Third, but wait, actually four. Oh, okay. I see. Alright, now I understand. It just didn't read quite the same way to me. Okay, that makes sense. I suppose starlight will be good to know about. I wish I could put the light of the stars in a bottle. That way I can still have some when it rains all night. Oh. Oh, that's sad. That's so sad. Cool Tetrads. Each color of Tetrad affects every Zyarden differently. They can affect the sense of taste, touch, smell, or hearing with varying intensity. The effects are usually harmless, but it is possible to experience excruciating amounts of pain by simply touching them. Let's not touch Tetrads, unless we're really desperate. I suppose we are desperate. We gotta bring light to this world. Debris. It's just a random piece of junk that fell from space. It can't possibly grant you a wish. Let's try anyways. For one battle, it will increase the combo timer by 1 second. Nap. Oops. It was hard to sleep that night. It was so cold, and I wasn't used to it yet. But when I woke up, there were a few strange rocks around me. They were carved in the shape of hearts. They were really warm. It felt really nice. Who left these around me? Nap and you get a bit of a gift. Oh, I can only get one of these. Just don't have a lot of red Tetrads. Got time back from work. Did I make any good progress? I don't know. I had a really good run where I got like triple shot, heart shot, and I got like a 40% critical chance or something. That was really fun. I've unlocked a few new monsters. Faustian box. Devil can hold more quick gifts. I'm not going to do any dreamscapes. I actually got, with her heart, I got all 3 of the regular medals on Light Rain. And with Devil, I got 2 of them. I just need to do Blue Beryl now. And I didn't play the other 2 yet. Defect is one of the characters that's kind of scary for me to play as, because I've never felt that Defect was super interesting to play. Just Adamant Will isn't that exciting. Yeah. Full heal after a fight is like assuming you take damage. But I always forget about like that you have access to Radiant and Void based on whether you do charge shots or not. So I guess there's that aspect about Defect. Okay. I actually also wanted to see, you don't get a path choice here, right? For Altar Story. So you just get the score medals. You don't get the beat every final boss medal. So it is just story mode. You did, but that was a bug. Interesting. More Devil and Light Rain. Behind the waterfall. Flat mushroom. Do the different... Actually, that's an interesting thing, right? I start behind the waterfall in story mode. Does that depend on your character or something? Or is it like random? Does it affect the monsters that you encounter? That's some stuff I'm kind of interested in. The chapter name's the background. Oh, right. Okay, that makes a lot of sense actually. I always thought it'd be kind of cool if the bosses had like biomes that they're like native to, but no, I haven't been going for dreams. I actually went for a dream earlier, but I didn't get it. I cracked a rock. I didn't think I broke one. I guess I did. I either did or it's bugged. Either way, I haven't been going for dreams because I really just want to see interesting runs happen more than anything. That's like really what I'm after right now. I thought it'd be cool to make chapter biomes. Right. Yeah. Yeah, but that's what I was thinking, right? It'd just be a really cool idea. It is also a lot more effort to code rather than just saying, create random bosses within this level range using the luck formula or whatever. Like, that's a lot easier to implement. If you just think about it a bit there, it makes a lot more sense to just do it that way. I like controlled randomness a bit more than just like full randomness, or like, you know what I mean? So rather than like you go from one room to a random next room and then a random next room, etc., having certain room groups, and on certain types of runs you go to certain room groups and you end up seeing different kinds of runs based on your selection or whatever. Like something like that I think is a lot more interesting. But that's also a lot of extra effort to code and design, putting stuff like that into your game. Oh. Dodged. Extra backgrounds. So I guess the dreamscapes, if you're seeking out particular dreamscapes, it's a bit more about like what chapters you get or going for the unique ones. I'm getting a lot of burn defense. Special place. Voltage Feral. I'm just getting a lot of defense. Yeah, it's just random. But like you kind of have a general idea that you might get something new depending on the chapter name. Hey Varels, when are you gonna implement the ability to re-radiate gifts that you've radiated? That's just a goof. I like that idea, but I want to be able to make cards foil. It wouldn't have a mechanical effect, right? It just makes the card shinier. I don't know, I just want there to always be something to spend Tetrits on. I find it so fun to radiate things. And I don't feel any real pressure to complete it, I just want to always be able to radiate things. It's great fun. Alright. It's not, that was more of a tongue-in-cheek question anyway. Level 10 radiated cards, did you prestige the whole deck? God. That's a little cursed, being able to prestige it too. But I mean, if you're that into the game... Foil cards give beta card art. I don't know if there is beta card art. Is there beta card art? That's an interesting question. I mean, I guess there must be, but it's also possible the card art is just blank or something. For like the old things. Oh, the joke. Okay. Wait, that's joke card art? I didn't even realize that that was a joke. I thought that was legitimately just dev graphics. Because if you've ever seen developer graphics, you know it's not too unlike what you see in the beta card art. Oh, so some of them were like fan made. Okay. Illusion shattered. Ruined. Legitimately, I wasn't even looking at the monster there for a bit because I know how Rendy works. Just a collection of random garbage. Well, it depends on the dev's willingness to draw new card art for everything. Boot sequences just defect in a boot. Let's see. Zap defense. I got a bunch of damage. I could go for +1 panics. Early karma. Woke up and chose violence. I woke up and chose violence. Hematorin's right here. Hematorin is a violence elemental. Maybe. Hematorin achievement is to break the bottom ring first. Oh, that messes up my combos, but yeah, I guess. Hi Hematorin, aren't you just a violence elemental? Basically. There. Bottom ring broken. Oh, do you have to break both rings with that though? You might have to. I'm gonna go for the top ring. Why not? Okay, both rings dead. I didn't get that one either. If true. Maybe it's break only the bottom ring and then don't break the top ring at all. Maybe that's what it is. Determination. I'll check if there's anything effortless. Break rocks. Yeah. Shiver Star. I'll have to look at it. Yay, Undertale emotes. I'm pretty into Undertale. God, I didn't even really talk about Undertale. It's just kind of a footnote. Undertale was actually a game that legitimately did get me through some hard times. Granted, not in the most wholesome of ways sometimes, but... I might not actually be able to get the item anymore. Didn't know items turn of Undertale. I think I've like fought Sans so many times that I was able to do it without even using any items. I was actually like, oh crap, I said the name of a boss in Undertale, but I have to imagine if you're, I don't know. I have to imagine if you're gonna play Undertale, you probably played it by now. Or you know about that fight by now. People who want to play Undertale have probably been spoiled on Undertale at this point. So... But I did do that fight a lot, and I think I got to the point where I didn't even need to heal for it anymore. That was kind of what I did whenever I got home from the call center, because I hated working there a lot. I'm sorry, Sans, for taking out my anxiety on you, but it was horrible. It was genuinely a horrible place to be. I'm actually not sure at this point. But like also the really wholesome positive stuff in it made a big difference too. Things got so bad that I needed. Anyway, that's a whole thing. I was also looking at something I kind of realized that is really interesting. Gradually gotten more lax on how much I avoid any spoiler images. Yeah. Talking detail about what happens in a pacifist run is probably not it's probably gonna people that's like cool enough that you probably shouldn't even talk about it, but even if people like maybe already know it, let's just not talk about the true pacifist run. It's quite good. One of my favorite things about Undertale, and I think this is really a shame, the neutral path has a lot of really interesting like dialogue and events and things. And I really wish that there were more reason to do them. But as it is, you just have to replay the game again if you like do a neutral run in order to get the pacifist run eventually. And that kind of sucks. It makes it kind of a hard sell. And then the community is also just very, very devoted to just only do the true pacifist run. I'm enjoying Deltarune. We have no choices whatsoever. Yeah, I wasn't. I didn't feel. Oh God. Well, here's this. Here's this set of gifts I got. This person just gave me 2 sisters. Oh, God. No, yeah, I appreciate a little bit that Deltarune doesn't have so much in the way of choices. There are some choices. I do want there to be choices that just modify some of the dialogue. I decided I would try to avoid death at all costs and ended up killing 2 bosses because of it. Interesting. Like if you just can't figure out how to spare them. That's a good way to do it. Yeah. Your choices matter in Deltarune more in Chapter 2, but it's not necessarily known whether it's going to make like a long-term impact. The particular thing you can do in Chapter 2. We don't really know how that's going to go. I like the idea though, and again, Chapter 2 did this a bit more, of some of your choices actually affecting the dialogue a little bit, but not really leading you to complete tangential endings or big fancy set pieces. Like if you kill Undyne, that's a completely different, that's like a really cool thing that you can kind of do. It's, depending on your definition of cool, it's a good set piece, it's a good moment, it's a really well written moment. But that doesn't mean choices don't matter, right? Another thing to do to make choices matter a bit is like... So one of the things that actually made me kind of sad in Deltarune was whenever I didn't equip Ralsei with the ribbon. Ralsei didn't tell Chris, oh, it looks so cute on you, or whatever. See, I told you it would look great on you. Just to take one moment, right? I like little dialogue bits that acknowledge your decisions like that, and the dev's been getting a bit more like that. I might die. I'm a bit scared. I don't have any panics. Blue barrel, stop! I can't panic! But yeah, like, there could easily be only one ending, but still have, like, variant dialogue. I'm rambling real bad because I'm trying to do Blue Barrel while also explain something that's kind of complex. Oh god. Just win! Win! Okay. The game meta commentary is just slightly off for Sean. Waiting for the shoe to drop. I think the shoe's gonna drop in Chapter 3. Help, I can't panic. Commonly encountered problems. Now do it while explaining Kingdom Hearts lore. Do you want me to do an entire run of Wade Reigns Upon Her Heart while explaining Kingdom Hearts lore? Because I'll do it. I think, you know what I think would be an amazing thing for Deltarune to do? I think that it would be fantastic if Deltarune did, if the vessel that you create at the start of the game is used as a character in the game. It's just not you. You don't play as that character. I think that would be really, really neat. Kind of like how in Chapter 2, the machine that you make in Chapter 1 shows up again. Like, just stuff like that. They removed his shoes. Alright, if I am going to be explaining Kingdom Hearts lore, I think that we need to acknowledge it for the endless nightmare that it is. Let's see what I can do with Devil in Endless Nightmare. Okay, so Kingdom Hearts starts off with the Keyblade and the Heartless and this whole Destiny Island snafu, right? And honestly, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of skip over Kingdom Hearts 1, because Kingdom Hearts 1 is actually really simple to understand. It's a pretty standard RPG, where Disney villains make use of the Heartless in order to fight... I don't remember, honestly, what the Disney villains are after, actually, in Kingdom Hearts 1. But, Kairi's heart... Right, they want the hearts of the princesses of heart so they can get to Kingdom Hearts or something, I think. So in order to do that, they do need to necessarily make the use of Heartless, which are these sort of feral creatures that just seek out hearts. I'm a big fan of Kingdom Hearts, by the way. I just haven't played Kingdom Hearts 1 in a while. I just want that to be known. I freaking love Kingdom Hearts. I need my lore to be dumb. Yeah. Kingdom Hearts 1, Disney villains, wanted to get access to the heart of all worlds, Kingdom Hearts. I don't really remember why. I think it was basically not really understood what Kingdom Hearts even was at that point, especially by the Disney villains themselves. And they did this by making use of these feral creatures, the Heartless. The Heartless themselves, I can talk about them, right? The Heartless themselves are split broadly into Pureblood Heartless and Emblem Heartless. And this is actually something that is kind of an important distinction. That is still a bit understated, I felt. That I feel in general. I kind of want it to be highlighted in more than just one, like, lore entry. So Pureblood Heartless are Heartless that don't have emblems, and Emblem Heartless are Heartless with emblems. Perhaps not surprising at all. But Pureblood Heartless are creatures that are native to the Realm of Darkness, I believe. Came from the Realm of Darkness, and they seek out hearts. Emblem Heartless are shadows enclosed around a heart. So if you kill an Emblem Heartless, a heart comes out. If you kill a Pureblood Heartless, it just fades into a shadowy mist. So the reality is that Heartless don't have hearts and want to eat hearts. Or extract hearts from individuals, whatever. I'm not entirely sure. But what their motive is, because they're basically feral creatures that just drawn to the light of hearts. Emblem Heartless have hearts in them, which means that the Heartless have hearts, which is unfortunately rather cursed. This exists. Yeah. Purebloods include shadows and stuff. Neo Shadow's Dark Balls actually are also purebloods. Right. So, Emblem Heartless, I think, were also manufactured by Ansem, the Seeker of Darkness. But we should talk about him later, because he's gonna be important later. He's also called Ansem, Seeker of Darkness for a really dumb reason that we'll talk about later. I also want to explain the Heartless in contrast with the Nobodies, right? Because Nobodies, there's an irony here to how they're named. The Heartless are named Heartless because they seek hearts, not because they don't have hearts. Emblem Heartless have hearts. So it's always been a little bit confusing, the nomenclature behind them. Nobodies are named as such because, well, I don't know why they were named that, but they are the bodies that the heart left. So whenever somebody becomes a Heartless, the body is left behind. This is actually a big point of confusion in the series for people, I think. The difference between Heartless and Nobodies. Xemnas is a pretentious asshole. It might be that Diz named them that, which we'll talk about Diz. They're Nobodies because they don't exist as people anymore. Yeah. It could be Diz or Yensid. I don't remember. I don't know who, like, named them that, but... Let's see. Are there any actual things I can get here? I can upgrade the shop. Oh, God, right. So expensive. We'll need one less car. Oh, my God. I can actually make... Alright, yeah. Do that. Big gifts. God, this is so expensive. Anyway, so there's the difference between Nobodies and Heartless, and that's important to understand if you're going to ever play Kingdom Hearts 2. Kingdom Hearts 2 does honestly a piss poor job of explaining this to you. So, I'm happy to have explained it. Right, let's talk about Ansem. Let's talk about Ansem, because Ansem is the villain of Kingdom Hearts 1. As far as you know, when you play Kingdom Hearts 1, he is the villain of Kingdom Hearts 1. Ansem in Kingdom Hearts 1 is some asshole. Identity theft. He's an asshole who stole the identity of, well, a guy named Ansem. He stole the identity of Ansem. Ansem the Wise. We're gonna have to distinguish these, right? The Ansem you face in Kingdom Hearts 1 is Ansem, Seeker of Darkness, who stole the name of Ansem the Wise, a character that you meet at the end of Kingdom Hearts 2, because IDK. It happens a bit late. Whatever. They just want to make sure they really hang on to that point. Drag it out. Ansem, Seeker of Darkness, stole the name of Ansem the Wise in order to continue research on darkness. He wanted to learn more about darkness. Wow, these gifts suck. Alright, I'll take this. Makes me more powerful a little bit. Panic? Sure. Do I actually want... I want Radiant Defense, actually, too. Because I think my defense sucks. Okay. I have to actually pause while I'm trying to think about this, because there's a lot going on here. Ansem the Wise was a researcher who lived in Radiant Garden, and he delved into research on the heart. But eventually, he and his apprentices hit on information that was so bad that they didn't want to do it anymore. So one of his apprentices, let's just call him Xehanort for now. That's gonna, we'll make sense of that later. Did I just say Radiant Garden? Yes, I did. it. Oh, that's unfortunate. She did. Radiant Garden. Jesus. Transgender stuff. Anyway. Radiant Garden, by the way, has existed in Kingdom Hearts since the first game as Hollow Bastion. It was destroyed and was only able to be restored over the course of multiple games, and eventually its name was revealed to be Radiant Garden. That was a reveal throughout the series. So that happens at some point, but you know it is Hollow Bastion for most of the games. For the earlier games. So yeah, Ansem the Wise's apprentice Xehanort stole his name and continued research as Ansem Seeker of Darkness, eventually becoming a Heartless, splitting off into a Heartless and a Nobody. Ansem Seeker of Darkness, the villain of Kingdom Hearts 1, and the final boss of Kingdom Hearts 2, Xemnas, is the Nobody. So the first two final bosses are actually the same person, split off from a kind of a minor character, but still very important. Their apprentice. So that's a lot to take in. But he's kind of the guy that the whole series centers around, and basically every game comes back to Xehanort in some way or another. For instance, in Birth by Sleep, you meet Master Xehanort, who is a very old man, and this is a prequel to the other Kingdom Hearts games. I can't play this game while I do. I'm gonna just try. Okay, so in Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, you play the game as 3 different characters: Terra, Aqua, and Ventus. It's a little bit like a Sonic game, like a modern 3D Sonic game, where each character has their own story. And once you do all of them, you get to do like the true final story. And at the end of Terra's story in particular, because this is relevant to the Xehanort thing, at the end of Terra's story, he gets possessed by Master Xehanort. The whole time in Terra's story, the darkness is being cultivated within his heart to make him a more suitable vessel for Master Xehanort so that he can attain immortality, effectively by stealing the body of a younger person. So the Xehanort that went on to become Ansem Seeker of Darkness is this Master Xehanort having stolen Terra's body. So there's that. Yes. Do that again. Panic after every... Oh my god, that's gonna be good. Random bonus effect after every battle. He likes the young people. Yeah, that's a frightening thought. Give me that, please. Masterpiece. Cool. So this character is often referred to as Terra-Xehanort. There's actually a really cool moment. As the final boss of Birth by Sleep as Terra, is you fight yourself as Terranort. You fight yourself as Terra's armor. Whenever the body swap happens, Terra is just left without a body. His armor gets up, puts itself back together, and draws a keyblade, and wordlessly fights Terranort. And you do kind of win, but Terranort does get away. It's just the most metal moment in the series ever. Like, in my opinion, it's one of my favorite moments. I am a huge fan of that. Don't forget the armor you're fighting as is the super boss in the previous game. Yes, that's true. In Kingdom Hearts, so Kingdom Hearts is a big fan of having like teasers for future games in its older games. So Lingering Will was a boss in Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, basically just a remake of the game that you could fight. And Lingering Will Lingering Will was Terra's armor. You didn't really know why you were fighting it or anything. He said some cryptic things about Aqua and Ventus, but you didn't really know like what it meant. So yeah, you did fight him as a super boss, which was pretty freaking cool. I think I just need zap defense. That'd be kind of nice. God. What else? Right. So, I guess the next thing I can reasonably talk about. By the way, my Kingdom Hearts lore knowledge kind of ends at Birth by Sleep. I haven't played Dream Drop Distance or Kingdom Hearts 3. I played some of Union Cross, but not enough to know how it connects to any of the other games. Right? So, I really want a healing item. I'm gonna see if there is anything. Yeah, Dream Drop Distance is where it gets really hilarious. Small guild use. Dream Drop Distance. So, I do know about True Organization 13, but I don't think we should talk too much about that right now, because boy, we've got a lot to cover if we're gonna get there. I do know about True Organization 13. In order to really talk about True Organization 13 and why that is even supposed to be significant, we would have to talk about Organization 13, which we're not even there yet. Because I've been kind of jumping around. I've been just talking about like big core elements and characters and stuff more than anything. So I want to talk about Ventus a little bit, because I want, I guess, a little bit of a reminder as well about exactly what's happening about with this. So, as far as I understand it, so Sora becomes a Heartless in Kingdom Hearts 1. I'm just not going to hide that, because we're just talking openly about spoilers here at this point. Sora becomes a Heartless towards the end of Kingdom Hearts 1, and this naturally spawns a Nobody. Sora does eventually get his body back and is able to kick Anson's ass, but this left some repercussions, some shockwaves throughout the whole rest of the series, including them having to explain, why does Roxas not look quite like Sora? Roxas is Sora's Nobody. I hate how long it takes Sora to realize he has a Nobody. Yeah, that's fair. Ow, I just took damage I didn't need to take. We might have to cut this lore session a bit short. But right, okay. So the thing, I don't even know what this, so okay. Right, no! It's why does Sora have a Keyblade? That's what they were trying to explain with Ventus, partly. So, okay. One of the big things going on in Kingdom Hearts 1, for whatever reason, is they do talk a lot, they do very much spout Chosen One nonsense in Kingdom Hearts 1. Including that Riku was actually the one who was supposed to get the Keyblade that Sora gets in Kingdom Hearts 1. And they like went and retconned it or something. And it was like actually Ventus's Keyblade or something, because Ventus's heart was in Sora's body the whole time. That's one of the things I don't really remember the details about. That's one of the things I'm really fuzzy on. But I know that Sora's Keyblade did have to come from somewhere. And I think Aqua, yeah, isn't it Ventus's Keyblade? That's what I was saying. I think it might be Ventus's Keyblade, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh, I have a lot of panics, actually. I should keep that in mind. It's not just him being a good boy. I promise you that. It's not just being a good boy that gives you a Keyblade. Necessarily. It wouldn't look like the Kingdom Key. Perhaps Sora's Keyblade arose by abiogenesis. Might want like 60 karma before you come back. Well, the thing is that I'm kind of low on health right now, and I'm just pretty sure I'm gonna die pretty soon. I also just don't have any elements right now. Oh well, Amethyst, fight me. So yeah, let's not talk too much about Ventus. There was also, for some reason, I remember this as well, the Chamber of Repose, for some reason in Castle Oblivion was really important. God, there's so much to talk about in Kingdom Hearts lore. Like, I was gonna say, Kirby lore, honestly, pretty amazing stuff, but it's not that complicated. There's a lot of stuff to talk about if you want to be comprehensive about Kingdom Hearts lore. Like, Castle Oblivion, just the very nature of Castle Oblivion's existence. Which, Castle Oblivion, I think, came about because after Ericus died in Birth by Sleep, Aqua was given her duty as Keyblade Master, quote-unquote, which was to seal the world that you start in. I don't even remember the word. Land of Departure. Yeah, Aqua locked the house up. It turned into Castle Oblivion. And the Chamber of Repose is a hidden area in Castle Oblivion that Ventus gets stored whenever his heart takes damage. His heart gets shattered. God, there's so much in Birth by Sleep. Right. So this is really scattered. So that's where Castle Oblivion came from, right? Let's just leave it there. That's Castle Oblivion. I'm going to go back to Chain of Memories. Castle Oblivion in Chain of Memories is Castle Oblivion is a strange place where to lose is to find and to find it is to lose and stuff. So in Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, you spend a large portion of your time dealing with a weird syndicate of people in black coats and doing a lot of damage given that this guy's resistant to me. You deal with a weird syndicate of people in black coats, and as you progress through Castle Oblivion, through that game in general, Sora forgets stuff that happened in Kingdom Hearts 1 and starts remembering a girl on his island that you never even see in Kingdom Hearts 1, the island that he lived on in Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. And this girl actually, turns out, is a fake memory seeded by these Organization 13 members that were at Castle Oblivion. The Syndicate is Organization 13. They were planting these fake memories in Sora in hopes of making him do their bidding. I would need to write a script about this. This is hard to do while I'm playing a video game. They wanted to make him do their bidding, so they were trying to make him remember that he actually was best friends with this girl that they have by altering his memories. And actually, I'm not even convinced that that Castle Oblivion inherently causes you to lose your memories. I think it was just Namine that was causing it. Namine's the girl that he remembered. Not a real memory. Eventually, Namine puts Sora back to sleep for like a year in order for him to get his memories back. Turns out the Syndicate members, the Organization 13 members that were at Castle Oblivion, I really don't want to do Shylila, but it's revealed were defectors to the original Organization 13. They wanted to steal Sora so they could use him to gather hearts for themselves so that they could make Kingdom Hearts. You see, Kingdom Hearts isn't just a place you can go, actually. Not like in Kingdom Hearts 1. Kingdom Hearts is actually completely different. Kingdom Hearts is generated whenever a large conflux, confluence of hearts all gather together all at once. So in order to do that, Sora needs to kill hundreds, thousands of Emblem Heartless in order to free their hearts so that they all gather into one spot and become Kingdom Hearts. Because the defectors wanted that power. You see, the organization was actually able to kill Heartless because they had Sora's Nobody. They had Roxas on their side. Organization 13 did. And Roxas had a Keyblade. So, in Kingdom Hearts 358 Days Over 2, you play as Roxas, employed by the organization to pull out, to get hearts. They want him to get hearts. He collects hearts so that they can make Kingdom Hearts. That's the whole premise of that game. So the defectors trying to get Sora, they were trying to get like their own version of, what the organization was actually supposed to be doing at Castle Oblivion was find the Chamber of Repose so they could find Ventus. Though I don't remember why they wanted him in the first place. I don't know. That's something I don't remember at all. And at that point, that part of the series hadn't even been written yet. But I'm going to do one more. Sandrome. I think I can do Sandrome. A suitably large amount of hearts is just called a kingdom. Don't forget Xion. Yeah, so to talk about Xion, I'm going to have to talk about the replica program. Because Organization 13 was actually trying to create copies of people as well. They had a cloning thing that they were going for, too. They actually, what they wanted to do was create a clone of someone that could use the Keyblade. New stat, Kingdom Spired. They wanted to, they wanted the Keyblade. Right, yeah, they wanted to create copies of people who could have the Keyblade so that they could have multiple people freeing hearts from the Heartless to create Kingdom Hearts faster. That's what they wanted to do with that. Although, I don't remember the original reason they were doing the replica thing in the first place, but I do remember that Vexen in Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories did create a replica of Riku. To fight Sora and like awaken his latent memories. They kind of fought each other a lot about Namine in Chain of Memories. And that kind of was supposed to activate his memories. Xion's only purpose was to copy Sora's power so they could have all of it since Roxas only had half. Right. So she was supposed to become... She was supposed to basically take Sora's Keyblade. Right. It's been a while since I played the latter half of Days. Yeah. So they weren't trying to duplicate the Keyblade, they were trying to steal Sora's power, ultimately. And that's what they've been trying to do the whole time. They've been trying to just get Sora's Keyblade. His whole shtick. His whole thing. Alright, we got loads of karma now. Okay. Petrichor. All challenges are temple. No damage. The organization was totally evil. Trying to make a controllable clone. And yeah, the trans icon stuff, by the way, that Clever's talking about is there's just a point. There are multiple points. Yeah, heart key is damage. I should take it. Do I even have a companion? I think I might. I don't think I do, actually. I definitely want this. I'll just take it all. Give me everything. Nova! Yeah. Xion, yeah, it is unclear if Xion even has her own gender. That's a good point. Actually, I believe there are multiple points where, this is horrifying, but, like, it kind of makes sense, I get. Like, this is horrifying in how they do it and what they talk about, but, they do refer to Xion as it, I think, a couple times. Like, they talk to Xion like she's an object, because she was created as a duplicate of someone else. They don't think that the clone is a real person. It's kind of a frightening little thing that they pull in the dialogue, but it does kind of really sell the organization as villainous, in my opinion. Those people are assholes and don't have rights. Yeah, nobodies don't really exist at all, if you think about it. That's something that they never really explain. God, okay, so I forgot the part where, whenever you play Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, you can play as another character. I do actually have a companion. You can play as another character in Chain of Memories. Whenever you play as him, you encounter Diz towards the end. I can't read chat right now, by the way, so if you're saying something important and I don't read it, I'm sorry. But you meet Diz. Darkness in Zero is what that means. It's a really dumb name and I love it. And Diz is actually Ansem the Wise in disguise. After he was betrayed by his apprentices, he took on a new identity after his identity was stolen from him. I really need to just use my panics a lot. I might die. Diz is Ansem the Wise. He's voiced by a really awesome voice actor, Christopher Lee. I don't remember. I'm not going to talk anymore. I need to not die. It's voiced by Christopher Lee in exactly one game. Okay. Very good voice acting in Kingdom Hearts 2 from him. I could have gone without fighting Nova, frankly, but I mean, the game dealt me these cards, so. Am I still not done with this boss? Okay. Killing the Organization 13 is guilt-free. Roxas sees her as a girl, but not everyone does. Yeah. Yeah. It's just based on your memory whenever you look at Xion, because Xion's appearance is something that I think you kind of automatically ascribe to her based on who you know and how well like she knows you and stuff. Like she's a very strange sort of figure. I wanted to talk more about Diz because that's one of the things I more have in my memory that I remember. Diz is Darkness and Zero, as mentioned. And Darkness and Zero is very mad at nobodies because they stole everything from him. I mentioned Ansem the Wise's story, right? Diz is Ansem the Wise, so it should make a bit of sense why he's so mad. His apprentices were stolen from him. His laboratory research was stolen from him. His identity was stolen from him. He's not a happy person. So he will straight up tell you things like nobodies don't even deserve to exist. Horrible things about these people because of the way that they treated him. That's the way I interpret it, at least. I think that a lot of the facts that you hear from characters in Kingdom Hearts, some of the facts are not necessarily facts about the world building, but rather just what people think, right? The organization is pretty sure that if you gather a bunch of hearts in one place, it will create Kingdom Hearts, and in some way, that will give them power, right? But that's not necessarily the case. That is not necessarily what it means, what the rules are. The rules are left a bit ambiguous for that reason. God, I'm playing real bad right now. I think... Oh god. I think I need a break from the Kingdom Hearts lore shtick. I think the I really want to play the Kingdom Hearts story, but hey Barrels, are you following this? Hey Barrels! Did you know that darkness isn't necessarily evil, actually? I think that they would appreciate that. See, okay, I guess I can talk about this. See, Riku... Sora mastered the light. Riku mastered the darkness. I don't remember all the details, but... Riku uses the power of darkness, kind of gets overcome by it, possessed by it, etc., etc. All kinds of bad things early on in the series, but then he's just basically become the Dark Knight. Heart key. I just want to say heart key and then get over it. Oh, I see. Never mind. It's different. Yeah, Riku's kind of the Dark Knight. Darkness isn't necessarily evil, it's just power, and it's easy to be overcome by darkness. Or to have people manipulate darkness to control you, etc. It's easy for bad things to happen to you if you engage with darkness, but the darkness is not necessarily a bad thing. Series can't seem to decide whether Riku's darkness is okay or not. I thought it was pretty cool with him having the darkness by the time it got to Kingdom Hearts 3. He was also named a Keyblade Master before Sora was, even though Sora's the one who did all the work in every game. A lot of jerks like to use darkness, yeah. Yeah, I think they're trying to go for something a bit morally ambiguous with darkness, and it's not quite working out perfectly. It's more the thing they're going for. Freaking split barrel, man. The Devil Overlover. Oh, right. I did an overleveled monster. A lot of total jerks like to use darkness as a shortcut for power. Hold on, the chat box is... Oh, the chat box is way the hell over there. You guys can't even see how low on health I am. There we go. Fix that. Sora fell asleep during the exam and we had to save him at the end. Oh, is that what it was? I didn't even... I'm checking. 29 karma. I don't like these. Actually. Do I take the helper? I think I take the helper. I don't know. I kind of want puncture. I'll take puncture. Whatever. I feel like I'm not getting anything. Faustian box revealed. 80 so. I feel like I have a bad run on my hands, but I guess I don't know for sure. I feel like this is a bad run. I don't feel like I've gotten any real, like, great upgrades. I've gotten defense. I got the heart key, which is okay for damage, but... Being a star wielder... I'm also feeling like I'm getting fights that I'm not really designed for. Okay. Kill. I've also completely lost track of where I am on the Kingdom Hearts lore front. I've explained a lot of common misconceptions, at least. Kingdom Hearts 3 is a good game, and the entire series is on the Epic Games Store. Yeah, the entire series is on the Epic Games Store. I would love to just get stuck in and play the whole series, but I actually don't think that my PC can... Oh, god damn it. I don't think that my PC can actually handle... Oh, I don't want to be involved in this. My PC cannot handle Kingdom Hearts 3, I don't think. And I don't know a single person who wants to give the Epic Games Store money. Oh, God. Because that's just a different... That's just a different subject, really. But yeah, I'd love to play the whole Kingdom Hearts series. That'd be fantastic. Kingdom Hearts 3, actually, I think also got a randomizer recently. Something like that. I really kind of wish I wasn't wielding stars right now. I wish... Oh, damn it. When did we get hit there? No! Bronze! Bare minimum. Alright, well that's a bunch of bronze medals. Here we go. Heliola. She looks like the symbol La, the symbol that we use to describe stars, time, and roundness. She can literally illuminate the area with her presence, but she doesn't like to be the center of attention. It's hard not to look in her direction when she comes by. This makes her want to hide from the world. I know this makes me selfish, but I really need her light right now. She does so much for us. What a run. Night Plume. Alright, I'm gonna explain Borderlands lore, okay? Alright. So there's a planet called Pandora, and there's a vault on it. The vault can only be opened once every 200 years, you see, but actually, you start the game mere days away from its next scheduled opening period, right? You don't really know that. As you go through the game, you uncover a whole bunch of secrets. You eventually find pieces of the vault key, and the key gets stolen by someone who opens the vault. And, oh no! There's a monster inside. You fight the monster, and a bunch of loot comes out of the monster whenever it dies. That's Borderlands. That's the story of Borderlands. I hope you enjoyed. I hope that was a refreshing detour. There's actually a little bit more to it. Like, mining operations were actually headed up by convicts that were sent in by Dahl, I think, like one of the gun manufacturing corporations. Convicts were sent in to head up the mining operations for like iridium and stuff, like various valuable materials on the planet. And a lot of the convicts actually got away, got guns, and established their own bands of bandits. And that's why there's so many bandit enemies in Borderlands. There's so many bandits. They're all just convicts that were sent down to go mining, and they got away. That's it. That's the whole reason. Claptraps go wild. Yeah, that happens at some point. There's the Crimson Lance guys, who are the people who steal the key from you. You pretty much only fight them for like the last 25% of the game, and they're all weak to the same damage type. So if you have a corrosive weapon at that point, you basically coast through that part of the game very easily, and if you don't, then you don't. Video games. Whenever you get to Borderlands 2, it actually gets a little bit more wild, but play Borderlands 2. It's got a good plot. Jesus. I think I need to call it soon. I'm gonna read this lore entry, and then I'm gonna maybe look for someone to raid. If you know anyone who's actually streaming this game right now, let me know. Anyone who's streaming this game that seems a bit like me, because that would actually be ideal. But otherwise, I've got a few people who I've grown to like that some of them might be streaming, so we can check them out. These flowers will only bloom when moonlight shines on them. Normally, they would close again during the day, but they stay open when it rains in the morning. Or all day. Wait, only bloom when the moonlight shines on them. Oh, okay. It's been raining all day, so the night blooms stay bloomed. Okay, I understand. That's very simple lore, too. The night blooms close up whenever day arrives, but day never arrives. It's raining all day. Alright, I'm gonna look for someone to raid. Thanks y'all for hanging out. I've had fun, honestly. I didn't expect this to go super well, but it kinda did. You've all been lovely. Wow, literally nobody I know is actually streaming right now. The Void Rains. Wow, I'm the only person streaming this game. Neat. Well, alright. I suppose that's it. I suppose that's it then. Good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. You've been lovely.